What's up, everybody? Alteryx Inspire is less than a week away. I guess it's a little over a week away. I will be in Vegas in less than a week. So very excited about it. Hope to see all of you there. If you want to get together, please feel free to reach out. Today's video, we are going through the Alteryx release notes, and there are a handful of really big announcements that I'm excited about here. Things I didn't know, some things I knew, some things I didn't know. 2 new tools in Alteryx, changes to the marketplace, or the way that designer and marketplace interact. That's cool. Some changes to templates, a big change to the formula tool. I didn't see that coming. Didn't see the new tools coming. There's a change to Python too that we talk about a little bit too. So, thanks for coming along. This is going to be great. This whole week, I'm trying to push out content in order to just get everyone really excited. And now, luckily, I'm going to have a ton of content from this because there's super cool new things coming. So I hope to do these with every single one of the version releases, because I feel like there's this big hole for this. Like these, I talk to people all the time, and I'm like, oh yeah, that came out in this version or this version or this version. And people have no idea when things come out. These notes have always been here. Now we're just going to be loud about it. So enjoy the video. Oh, my name is Trace Marks. This is Cloud Punch, Sky Punch. What did I call it? Sky Punch. I've been super busy the last few weeks, and excited to just be here doing content again. So hope you enjoy the video. Hope to see you at Inspire. Okay, so I'm very excited. Alteryx Inspire is about a week away. I'll be flying in a week from the recording of this video, and there's a lot of stuff to cover between now and then they're going to make a bunch of cool announcements, I'm sure. But one of the things, coming in hot, they did 10 days out from Inspire, they released 24.1, or at least the release notes for it anyway. And this is actually the content that I wanted to start. Whenever I had the idea to start doing videos, what I'm about to do was the original idea for it all, because I think Alteryx, they do great release notes, but for whatever reason, all the changes and everything that's coming up just isn't talked about that much. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for something like this, for a video like this to be made, or a need for a video like this to be made. So we're going to talk about the release notes and what these things mean for you. So let's look at release notes. No, dang it. I don't know why I can't ever put the right screen. Okay. help.alteryx.com release notes. We're going to talk about designer first. Actually, what we're going to talk about first is the version support policy. So starting with 24.1, it's a 2-year support cycle. So what this means is that this one will be supported through May of 2026. Let's see here. Yeah, May 1st, 2026. So if you are on previous versions, it's only 18 months. So this is a good place to note all of whatever your version is becomes unsupported anymore. Idea here is that they want to make sure everyone's up to date with, I think there's been a lot of security changes recently. They at one point in time got into this cycle where people weren't updating fast enough, and then the updates were really difficult. So stay up to date. You don't need to stay up to the most recent version, but 2 years is your release cycle support. So that's important to note here. Now let's talk about the on-premise release notes. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I want to see, what is this? Embedded Python. Oh, this is actually really important, but I know it's part of the release notes. We'll get to that later. Okay. For 24.1 release notes. Okay. So this is, I don't want to say it's an important one. This is a really important one. So, there's an upgrade from version 3.8, Python 3.8, which I think is no longer supported by Python, to 3. So we in Alteryx, the embedded version of Python is moving from 3.8 to 3.10. There's a documentation in here around that. Big thing to note is that whenever you update Python, it's going to remove all the packages. So you could do a pip backup of all your packages before you make that upgrade happen. And then after you upgrade, then restore them with a pip. And that's going to be important for all your connectors too. So all the connectors that leverage Python, I think there's a list in here around that. So this is a big part of this upgrade. Cloud execution for desktop. If you're using this platform, it's asking you to wait until Alteryx Analytics Cloud has been updated to support this. I don't know what the timeline is on that, but this is just something really important to know, because if you are using this and you upgrade before then, you'll probably have some problems. You'll have some problems. So just be aware of that. R upgrade delete XLS. So this is interesting. I'm unsure if this is like a Microsoft thing, but Alteryx will eventually stop supporting the use of XLS, just XLS. Now, XLSX is great. And generally, I would say you probably should use XLSX anyway. There are problems with XLS files. Like you have to have like another driver or something to use them well in Alteryx. So XLSX if you can. Insight tools on the server, this is going away, which I've never known anybody that used them. So that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. I don't know anyone who used these either, but the Automation Anywhere 360 and the Dropbox connectors are going away. They will not work in 24.1, but if you still have 23.2, it'll work. So essentially you have like 2 more years or 18 more months, November 1st of next year, to support of these guys. Let's see, designers, template updates. So if anybody has seen templates, these are really cool. Essentially, you can create a template for your workflows that you disperse to your individual users. And it looks like there's an update. Let's see, hold on. You can view templates via grid view or list view. Oh, that's cool. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at this. Do they have an example? Okay, so right now. Okay, hold on. Right now when you open a template, it's just like a list of templates. But if this is going to show us like a preview, that's super cool. Man, I should update 24.1 for this video. That's what I should have done. Let's see here. So if we go to File, oh wait, this is not the new enough version. Hold on a second. Oh goodness, I have 2 versions. I should have 2 versions on this machine. Well, I swear I had 2 versions. Did I? Maybe I actually moved my version back to 22.3. I needed this for another project. So anyway, on 23.2, there's a, dang it. So you can create these templates and it actually exists for you. I'm sorry, I'm going to show you where this is. Failure of a demo. What you can do is up here, there's a link right here for templates. So, and then that way you can like open them and it was just a list, but if it gives you a preview, that's pretty cool. Okay. So that's good to know. Let's see here. UI settings, we've redesigned user settings, disable individual formula. We can now choose to enable and disable specific. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, how does this work? You can now choose to enable and disable specific expressions in the formula tool and have more. So, okay, so currently you just have to enable or disable the whole tool with a, with like a, you have to put it, well, at runtime versus like, sorry, let's look at this real quick here. Let's configure the tool. Let's see if there's anything, add expression, reorder expressions, expand and collapse expressions. Okay, so this is it. While you work with the formula tool, you have the option to enable and disable individual expressions. This gives you flexibility when you build, test, troubleshoot, and execute workflows. By default, are always enabled. Oh, okay, so there's a button right here that enables and disable them. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I like that. When you disable the expression, and to disable the formula tool, locate the expression you want to disable, use disable, and enable next. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. So if this function works the same way as the the control containers do, or the tool containers do. You'll probably have to do a macro that enables and disables this. Like you'll have to do some XML work because I don't see anything here where logically this changes here, but it's cool to know that this can be done. So that doesn't disable the tool. It just disables a function of the tool. Love that. That is super duper cool. Now I got to think about use cases for that. New formula functions. Daytime quarter. That's nice. Quarters. Find nth. That's cool. Is lowercase and is uppercase. So logic. That's cool. So if you could say logically, if this thing is already in uppercase, then change it to camel. I don't know why you would do that. And there's probably got to be reasons for that, but I like the idea that now I can check. Okay, they have fully converted some more tools here. These are all geospatial. Refresh the user interface of the select tool. Cool. So this includes the implementation chart mode. So okay, cool. So UI for select has been changed. Okay, DCM changes to download. It's officially graduated to the transfer. Whoa. Okay, hold on. So there's a new tool. Let's see this. Oh, whoa. There's a new tool. I don't remember the last time a new tool came out other than tool containers or control containers. Data cleanse? Golly, that's cool. Okay. Make columns to take rows of data and arrange them into multiple columns. You can specify how many columns to create, whether you want to arrange. All right, we're going to have to do a video later this week. Okay, hold on. Example. So let's see. Input column 2. Whoa. Why would you do this? I need an example of why I would do this. Apple. Do I have to tell it how many records we want? Or is it? You can use the all clear button, grouping fields. Hold on. Oh, how many columns? 4 columns come out of the tool. Oh, okay. So essentially, if you just want to change, okay. I feel like I would have used, what's it called? It seems similar function. No, not. Arrange. Arrange is another one of those tools that are really cool when you need it. I can't even think of a use case for this other than what we've got here. I would, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know why I would want to do that, but it's kind of cool. I got to think on that. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to download 24.1 and play around with it, but that's super cool. Okay. Let's see. Official support. That's neat. That's big news. Okay, big 3 news here. Python update. Yeah, well, I need to start writing this down. We'll write this down later. Email tool logic when there's an error in workflow with AMP. Now, we've enhanced the logic of the email tool with AMP. Now it works the same as the original engine where the email tool is the final tool to execute. Oh. Okay. This is good to know. I have clients that have problems around this. Okay. Email tool, a single email for an email in the 2 email list. The tool should not prevent the emails from being sent to the valid addresses. Okay, that's cool. Some adjustments to the email tool. All right. Let's see. Expect equal. Expect equal is a new AMP native developer tool. Use this tool to test 2. Oh, okay. This is cool. Oh, another new tool. All right. Yes, this is cool. So this is like, there's been non-official versions of this floating around. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I've been testing this. I test this like using the union tool generally. Like so expected field, this function here. So fields differ. I would do that in union. Fields are in different order. That's cool. I don't know if that would be something I want to stop my workflow for, but it's cool that I can do that. Let's see. Example, fields are different types, different values. Oh, that different values could be cool. Different number of rows, too many messages. I think if it's like, hey, similar to like how we test the results of an Alteryx workflow, like when we're doing the weekly challenges, that's where I see this being most important. Like, hey, my data should look exactly like this when I'm done. Or maybe you're checking something that's like, I have this process that outputs this report and I'm trying to replace it with Alteryx We run the reports for the same time. Do we get the same results? That's what I would use this for. Okay, cool. Expect equal tool. So make columns expect equal. Dude, 2 new tools. Make column tool, templates, formula tool changes. Dang, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Dark mode updates, marketplace add-ons. Supported add-ons directly via the add-ons menu. Okay, this is going to be awesome because the marketplace is kind of annoying to use right now. You can add on straight in Alteryx. Okay. Oh, it's beta at this time. Okay, good to know that they're thinking about this. Love it. Dark mode updates. Yep. Oh, this is dark mode. Hasn't looked amazing. It's much appreciated, but it needs a little bit. It has needed some work. I'd be interested to see what this looks like. Let's see. Start here update. So you've started a start here experience when you first started. Oh, interesting. Start here content is now hosted online from, wow. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, yep. Okay. Updates to designer, offline help files. Okay, that's cool. So if you're not connected to the internet, you can still do that. Read engine logs while a process runs. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. You can read the engine logs while something's running. So long writing jobs, you can kind of monitor as it goes. That's cool. You improve the file set under the default temp directory. Swap files are now inserted inside. Unsure what that means. Improve Excel readers now are available. Okay, cool. XLSX reads better. Okay, interesting. I'm curious what that looks like in function. Reading JSON data in structured form with input tool. Oh, okay. So now you can read JSON in the input tool. That's cool. Which I guess you could always do, but now you can have it kind of like parse, like flatten partially. That's cool. Parquet support. You can do a Parquet now, which is essentially just another JSON. I don't know much about Trino, Dremio. These sound familiar. Databricks Volumes Designer now supports Databricks Volumes connection. Interesting. I don't know much about Databricks Volumes, so I'll have to check that out later. IAM authentication support. Okay, cool. So if you're using AWS, change the default DCM mode to DCM only. Interesting. I haven't. I'm not going to talk about DCM. All right. There's a bunch about DCM here, which is nice because like this they made an update in 23.2 to help support this, or in one of the patches. So this is good because I use JSON key file authentication for that, but there were problems with the DCM. So that's cool. All right. Intelligence Suite. Let's go on with update. So yeah, update with 3.10. Space. Yeah. Okay. Intelligence Suite updates. Okay. Cool. All right. That's some big news. Big news out of these two new tools. Templates. The formula. I really like that formula update too. What was the other big thing what was the other big thing here? This is cool. I do want to we'll look at that later. And then the email support, email logic. Yeah, this is good. Let's talk about the server release notes here. 24.1 Python version upgrade. The big one. This is going to be big. So when you're making this update, make sure to look into it. Insights end of life. We talked about that a little bit already. Retained. We are no longer interesting. Okay. Man, they were killing studios and subscription for years, and now it's retained. Now it's not. Okay. All right. Well, they're not getting rid of studios. So I need to think about that when I talk about training. Alteryx server FIPS. Some security stuff. Transfer. In this release, we're provided admins the option to transfer ownership of workflows and schedules between users. Oh, finally. Without them needing to be in the same studio as the new owner. Okay, this will make it easier to manage workflows. Yes, awesome. Good news, big news. And you can use it on the API version 3. Good news. Good. Love it. This is huge. Okay, so we've added. Okay, all right, we're gonna pay attention to this one. Added support for SQL user managed instances alongside the existing MongoDB integration. This addition provides you with the flexibility to leverage relational databases according to your preference and requirements. We included the SQL Database Support feature in both FIPS compliant and non-FIPS environment. At the moment, we only support Microsoft SQL Server. Okay. So we need to, okay, we're going to look at how this works. In controller persistent, we've added the user managed SQL DB option, which only allows you to connect to your SQL database. In controller persistent database SQL connection, enter the database. Okay. Okay. In server UI. Okay. I'm super curious. Let's look at this here. Controller configuration, token, communication, logging, workspace, scheduler, engine, persistence. Okay, let's see. User managed SQL database. Okay, how does that set up? Does it just set up? Hold on, let's see. User managed allows you connect to SQL. Currently, a SQL Server database only accepts the advanced option. Okay, let's see. Okay. It looks like there's this is one of the things I need to figure out. This is something I need to figure out next week while we're at Inspire. Hopefully before that. I just don't. I'm just curious. Like, does it just automatically create the schema for you in there? That's the big question. And then is it like is there a way to port over the old stuff? How does this work? Especially, okay, the questions I have, but this is big news, big news. You can use, because if you do any sort of reporting, or you want to do better reporting off of your SQL or your Alteryx server, it's now available. It's a lot. Well, it's always been available. Now it's a lot easier to do with SQL Database Support than with Mongo, because you used to have to like parse out Mongo, and then that's just it's just a thing. But now, if you can just make tables, and then you could just put Tableau or Power BI on top of that, or Alteryx, I suppose, for whatever your reporting needs are. That's cool. This is exciting. This is big stuff. Let's see here. Crypto migration improvements, migration prep improvements. Okay. A few things about the migration. I haven't used these, so okay, let's see. To evaluate any anticipated issues you might need to address prior to upgrading to 22.3 or later, run a plea for a tool migration prep tool. During the pre-migration. Okay. This seems, oh yes, that's right. This is one of the, okay. If you're within supported Alteryx, you shouldn't have to worry about this. UI search and sort for workflows and schedules. Okay. We've searching. Okay, cool. Added sorting, server SAML authentication using CEF. To the machine's default browser. Okay. Let's see. So updates to CEF. Let's see. Service timestamps. Okay, this is awesome. So it looks like everything's in UTC timestamps now, which is good because that got confusing. Okay, cool. DCM environment connection handling. Define what connections present to the server should be used instead of workflow connections when executing workflows on the server. This feature is available to all curators. Interesting. Okay, there's some DCM changes. A lot of DCM changes. Okay. That server, I'm not going to talk about connect, promote, licensing. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on here. Oh, this was last year. Embedded Python. Okay. So this is just the FAQ about this. If you're making the upgrade and use some connectors or use Python, I would suggest going and reading about that. Okay. Big, great new things. And honestly, what's nice about this is I have content for this week. Doing a big sprint into Inspire, making content every day. I hope to see you there. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to meet up with you at Inspire. It's going to be a real fun time. And everyone have a great day.